Hello and welcome to Friday Nights with TCF.
The pilot.
April 27th.
27th, yes, that was a good guess. I would not have known.
I just wrote it on the thing, so that's the reason.
Nice.
But, this is like a little thing we're going to try. Every Friday night, we're going to be doing something in the podcast cave. Me, Simon, Boomy, Game Boy, anybody.
Maybe some guests.
Hopefully some guests as we get going with this.
If you guys have any suggestions, tweet them at us, send them on Facebook.
We're just going to go through some topics from the week that was. And
what's your Twitter handle, by the way?
At Big Z TCF.
Mine's at Boomy TCF. And obviously you found us here on Facebook. We're also on Instagram.
Main account on Twitter is at typical_Chicago. Yeah, the Instagram, I think just typical Chicago. I don't know. I think you can just type it.
You literally type it in the Explore button, and that'll work perfectly.
No idea. But yeah, so I got nothing to do for Friday nights. I work a lot of Saturdays nowadays, and try out a new platform, as you say. And like Boomy was saying, it's just a good way to practice.
Yeah, you might be just watching our practice for the podcast that comes out, twice a week. So
yeah. This is a little bit
set schedule still.
A little bit more of us. Yeah, this is just a little test. But
yeah.
So let's dive right into it. Cubbies.
Cubbies, man, that's two very impressive wins in a row. Obviously having to come from behind today and a late surge yesterday. It was fun to watch.
Yeah. I love they're getting consistently they're going.
Exactly.
I liked Darvish looked great.
I was going to say, Darvish had his best start.
I couldn't believe it.
We talked about this on the podcast, which if you haven't listened to, go listen to. That how people are just dogging on him, saying he's a terrible signing and all this. I disagree. It's been proven. I mean, he's had a couple shaky starts, and when it gets bad, it gets bad. But he looked very good. He got a little rattled in the first inning, so my first thought was like, okay, I hope he doesn't divert to wheels falling off the bus guy. But he rebounded really well and threw. I think did he go 6 full today?
Yes.
Yeah, so he looked good today. And
before we go anywhere, I didn't want to forget our sponsor. The first one, they don't even know they're the sponsor, but Corner Tap, baby.
It's the headquarters.
Headquarters of TCF.
Yeah.
It's where all the great ideas. It's probably where TCF came about.
Yeah.
I would have to say maybe a conversation there, but
yes.
I don't know.
We don't remember though.
But Corner Tap.
Great Tap place on Illinois. Best bar on planet Earth. So
yes.
Go visit them, but not too much because we don't like a big crowd there.
Yeah, I don't.
Go when we're not there.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I do like a smaller crowd, but the random nights when it gets
6 deep in a bar that's 10 by 10.
Oh yeah, it's
pretty wild.
We're not gonna go into the stories from there,
but anyway, the
Cubbies. Sorry.
So they're finally 3 games above 500 too. I thought that was a nice little.
It's crazy that because they're like 2 or 3 games behind.
They're 1.5 games out of. I just checked today. They're 1.5 out, I think, after today's win.
So they're pretty much they're 2 games. Like they played 2 less games than everybody just because of that. So it's gonna mess me up until they make it up. Right. I don't like that.
Exactly, and I think that in your mind that plays a part. And I actually wrote this down. Does being 2 games behind mean anything to us? But you also have to remember that they're 2 games behind everybody in the schedule too. Yeah. So I think that's something important to remember when we're going forward. And obviously, we struggled in the first couple of weeks, but things the last week or so have looked pretty solid.
Speaking of struggling though, Rizzo.
Yeah.
Anthony, I know he had that week that he had his back. I don't know if he's still having troubles with it, but he's just not getting that back going.
That's what I'm worried about.
And he's having some weird. He had a weird throw into the outfield. It's just like I don't really get. He just usually doesn't do that kind of stuff defensively, at least.
Yeah, he's definitely doing things that we haven't really seen, but since like his rookie year, maybe.
But it kind of worries me.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say that's a stupid thing to say, but I don't like to see the defensive errors.
Right, and I think that's the thing though. Like it might not even be that big of a deal, but it's just something we've never seen before. So we're making a deal out of it, which is fine.
But, it's just me blowing it out of proportion.
But I've even heard, the talking heads on, ESPN and on Sports Talk Radio that say that, this is something that we've never seen before. And when you see something you've never seen before in a negative manner, that's going to affect the way that, that you portray how your team's doing. And especially, we're not in first place. We're a little bit behind everybody. But being at something we've never seen, that throws a monkey wrench into the way we look at it.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know. It kind of makes me nervous, but it's more. I think we see more of it because Bryant's out. It makes us more worried that there's no Bryant. Rizzo's struggling. You don't have that extra bat to bring. I mean, Stella's good, but he's not going to bring the firepower that Rizzo has. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and we had actually broken this down to that. Does Chris Bryant the 4 games? Does that scare you? What do you view that? Because I'm still in the mindset. It doesn't scare me that he has a concussion. He's not out for that. I think it scares me that he's gonna be scared at the plate. Yeah. Because if he's scared at the plate, then I just don't know. I mean, it's just gonna be. That's one of those things that I'm not saying it's going to be a career thing, but it can mess with him for a few months. That he just got his bell rung almost. Exactly. Well, he kind of did. He pretty much did, but it's one of those things. It's just wild. Right, and that's I couldn't even imagine having to go through that. Almost getting hit in the head by a 90-something mile per hour ball, and then having to get back in,
and having to get back in that play against somebody who's.
I'd have taken the rest of the year off.
Oh, I mean,
without a doubt,
I'll be done.
That's wild. But like you also said though, it kind of relates to the Anthony Rizzo stuff because it's something we've never really seen out of Chris Bryant. We've never seen him go through this kind of thing before. And,
we really haven't seen anyone of the Cubs have to go through something mentally.
Jason Hayward had his thing, but that was before he was even a Cub.
Yeah, but he was talking about how hard that has to be to go through something like that. To have to go through. You're pretty much teaching your body to not be afraid to play again as a Major League Baseball player.
Because he's been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah, it's just.
And now he has to literally relearn that.
That's like when pitchers get hit in the head. I'm like, I couldn't imagine going back out there and having to throw a ball again. Yeah. Against the guy. I feel
with a guy with a wooden bat.
I don't even pitch slow pitch because
I've taken so many off the shin.
I couldn't do it.
I've heard one whistle past my head. That one gets scary. I can handle getting hit in the shin. Yeah, it's going to hurt right away, but it'll eventually get better. Mm-hmm.
It'll get better.
But the one going past your head scares you.
What?
The ones going past your head scare, legitimately.
What doesn't get better is the road rash looking stuff. When you slide.
Yeah, I
happened to you.
Yeah, that was so bad. I think that got infected too.
That was gross.
I'm pretty sure that I didn't wear shorts the rest of that summer.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine.
But then I was the guy who was a force and had to wear baseball pants to play slow pitch softball.
Hey, at least. Oh, wait, you did or?
Yeah, I did for a long time.
Unless you were you call people out.
No, I am now because I don't do it. I don't even if I pitch, I'm not. I just tell you guys I'm not sliding into a base.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't slide. But back on the Cubbies, I like
Schwarb's hitting the
crap
out of it. Javi's still.
He's hot.
Yeah,
they're back.
But is that something we should expect for the rest of the season?
Yes.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
He's hitting some really outrageous numbers.
Who, Javi?
Yeah.
Oh, I understand that. I'm not saying he's gonna maybe do the crazy numbers, Triple Crown numbers, but
here's the thing that I want. I just don't want him to revert back to big swing Javi. You know what
I don't think you had to worry
not even
about
big
that
swing, but crazy swing Javi. Ones that are
But he's more disciplined at the plate now. I don't worry about that as much now because he's very disciplined at the plate.
Yes.
Compared to what he used to be, he was only sent down because he just literally could not lay off of pitches. Yeah. And now that he can lay off of pitches, it's just crazy.
Exactly. Schwarber too. Schwarber's. He gets sent down. Couldn't. Find the right spot for a ball.
That was a very sad day for me.
Yeah, that was my guy. He's one of the few guys I have a shirt. Him and Joakim Noah are the only two human beings whose jersey I own.
Really?
Yeah. But I think
that video of Joakim, if anyone has seen that.
Blazing out in the rainforest.
Yeah, he's very high.
Yeah.
Blonde beard, his hair's crazy, and he's just talking. I don't even know what he's saying.
A bold move. He made a lot of references to Ja.
Yeah, Ja. Well, you got Ja.
I thought he was hanging out with Ryan Lochte for a little bit.
Yeah.
His whole thing.
Ra. No. Yeah. What is it?
Ja. But anyway, we're getting way off topic here. But I don't know. I think this is a good sign, and obviously we've talked a lot about not putting a lot of emphasis on bad stretches. Yeah. But so that also does it in the way around. Does that make
overhyped over the good side?
But here's the thing with me though, Milwaukee's a good baseball team.
Yeah.
And we've beat them to. They are, as of right now, they're ahead of us in the standings.
Well, yeah. So are the Pirates and so are the Cardinals.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if the Cardinals are anymore. But
yeah, the Cardinals are tied.
The Pirates are.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
That sucks.
But it's a good team that is in your division that is one of your bigger rivals, and you play good enough baseball to beat them 2 nights in a row in tough games.
Hopefully 3.
Yeah, going for 3 and 4. Hopefully. I mean, obviously a sweep is what we all want, but I mean, we've already at least, tied the series.
Yeah, we just split the series at this point.
And then they just got to save them all up for when Big Z's at the game on Monday.
John Lester, seeing John Lester, I'm pretty pumped about it.
Last time you saw John Lester live, how'd that go?
Yeah, it was not good. That was rough. That was 10-0.
With
first inning
out in the first
or
inning.
9-0.
It was like 8-0.
We had free
I think it was 8-0, and I don't remember because we literally looked at each other. Me and Big Z and my brother looked at each other and said beer every half inning, and we kind of all agreed.
Had to, because it was just so sad.
We knew there was no way that we were coming back from 10-0 in the first half.
I mean, no, we were.
Yeah, call us bad fans. I don't care.
Yeah,
because there was no way.
I was watching the game from the second level where the bar to the glass. I could see it.
Yeah,
but I didn't even know
It was bad. So what's your expectations for the Cubs on Saturday, Sunday? Are you thinking
I think they're going to sweep them.
You think
I feel
so?
like they got a lot of momentum. They're looking hot.
I definitely think they're going to
tear. But it also is a nice little test for Quintana and Chatwood. Hendricks threw a great game yesterday. Darvish pitched a great game today. They need to go out there and show that they can
string a couple together.
They can string some together. Let's say Chatwood and can be consistent.
Just give me a quality start every other start.
Yeah, just give me at least in the 5th inning.
Exactly.
5th to 6th inning. I just need you to get me there.
Yes.
Because Lester's going to be a dog. He's always a dog. I mean, Hendricks is he's the professor.
Exactly.
Darvish he's going to be great. I don't get what everyone was saying about him.
Right.
And Quintana is the best deal in baseball.
I was actually just going to say, could you guess who my favorite pitcher on the Cubs is?
Quintana.
It's Quintana.
I mean, he got us Darvish.
Yeah.
He's literally the reason we got Darvish because we can afford his contract's amazing. I don't get what all these people on the radio are saying about Darvish.
Drives me nuts.
I mean, after 2 or 3 starts he's had?
Yeah, 3 or 4 maybe, yeah.
But come on, people. It's just annoying.
Yeah, he's also,
clickbait.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's a lot of clickbait. It's crazy.
Oh, for sure. And I think a lot of it is he's settling in with a new team. And yes, we talked about this last night. That sure they had spring training, but spring training games are not. Even spring training practice is not MLB games.
Well, yeah.
He's going to take some time to feel out his teammates and feel out his pitches in Wrigley and other stadiums. I mean, he didn't play in play against Milwaukee 17 times a year.
Yeah.
It's going to take him time, and I know he's still coming over from the National League. We also have to remember he's only been in the National League for 9 months now because he got traded at the deadline.
Yeah.
So he's still feeling out the National League. So I think without Quintana, you're right, we don't have Darvish, and Quintana's been consistent lately.
Well, what I don't get is everyone's saying do we wish we had the players that we traded?
I hate
it's
that.
well, then why did we even make the trade? Why even? I throw my mic there.
Why even play games with guys that are currently?
Yeah. Why even play baseball if you're just going to keep going on back on I mean, I guess we could go back in time. If we could go back in time, a lot of things would be a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
But I think for what both teams needed, the contract that Quintana has is insane. What the Cubs got out of it.
Oh,
because they got Quintana and Darvish out of that.
Right.
And then. I don't know. I think it was Mike Root. Is it Mad Dog, whatever that guy's name is?
That was or whatever.
Well, yeah. He was saying how Darvish how we gave him all that money. It was a trash deal that we gave Darvish all that money. No. Give me a break.
You know, that's what people don't get is the price for pitching and the open market nowadays is unbelievable. And I think what we gave Darvish was market value for what you're going to pay for.
It's more than it's literally we gave Jake the same deal, and he turned us down, and then he went to Philly.
But I think sometimes that's better for both teams. Jake needed a refresh, the Cubs needed.
I'm just tired of hearing. I'm not saying I don't like Jake Arrieta, but I'm tired of hearing about him.
Exactly. It's done over. Exactly. He'll never wear a Cubs uniform, and that's fine. I appreciate the years he gave us.
When he retired, we do something for him. But not right now. He's gone.
Exactly.
He's not a part of the Cubs. He won a World Series with the Cubs, but he's not a part of the Cubs anymore. And
it's time to move on.
We have Darvish, and stop comparing Darvish and Arrieta. It's just going to be so annoying.
Exactly.
All season, that's just too much for me.
Exactly. You want to move on to the NFL draft?
Yes, let's move on.
Here's our big question of the night, and we'd like to hear your guys' responses.
I'm going to this up before I mess it up. Go ahead.
Do people wish that the NFL draft, like we kind of think and agree on, we think that the NFL draft should move both the first and the second round to Thursday night?
Yeah, they should move it to Thursday.
Move it up to 5:30, 6 o'clock.
And then get both rounds in. Because it's so
Friday and Saturday are
because
just
I have a
wild 2 nights.
Well, my attention span is very short.
Yes.
And if you're going to expect me to watch 2 different nights, especially one being a Friday night, which, I mean, we're expecting people to watch this, but also you can watch it later.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you can watch it later.
It will be posted, yeah.
But I don't get why you don't just make the first 2 rounds. Because I'm really interested in the second round.
Yeah.
But it's tough for me to watch it tonight. Maybe you're busy doing something. Why not do it Thursday night?
If I hadn't, if we weren't doing this, I probably would not be watching.
No, definitely not, because I wouldn't even be thinking about it.
Exactly. And I think the NBA does a good job. I think the 8-minute windows for draft picks is too long. Give them 5 minutes, call it a night.
That was horrible.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you've been scouting these guys for 2-3 years, some of these guys. Why can you not make a pick in 5 minutes? That drives me nuts. Even if a guy in front of you that you thought you were going to draft gets drafted by somebody else, you know who your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh options are. So why are we sitting here for 8 minutes while you try and bat around a pick that you were going to make 8 minutes ago anyway?
And the Bears made a trade.
Bears made a nice trade. I like what they did.
The 51st pick, they got Anthony Miller from Memphis, wide receiver.
Yeah.
I like that move.
Top 5 draft or wide receiver prospect.
Yes,
in a lot of places.
And I like that because I like they said, you're not going to have too many people to catch the ball.
Well, you also have Kevin White, first-round draft pick coming back this year.
Third year, first-round draft pick.
Third year, first-round draft pick.
I really do. I mean, as much as we joke about it, I really hope Kevin White can be just
and I hope the
Bears
just keep on going back to that, because obviously, and I do look at things subjectively at times as a Packers fan, but I also look at things objectively too, because I listen to sports talk radio, and I actually know more Bears players than Packers players. But I like what they're doing. I don't think Ryan Pace is that big of an idiot.
Oh my God, he's not even, dude.
A lot of people I know that are Bears fans just don't like it.
Ryan Pace I like Ryan Pace.
I do too.
I think he's way better than everyone gives him credit for. Mitch Trubisky, give it time.
Yeah.
If Mitch Trubisky's a bust, I don't even think that could even break him as a bad.
Exactly.
They took a chance on him, and I like that. But I also like what they did. They waited. Mm-hmm. They didn't do anything crazy, and they just waited for the guys. The Browns really screwed the Bears.
Yeah.
Like, that cornerback really just threw a
monkey wrench into everybody's system. Yeah, I agree.
But that's not surprising that the Browns would
do something. Watch, they're going to make us look like fools because that cornerback's probably going to be a Pro Bowler. And dogging on it.
I mean,
but they passed on Bradley.
We're not going to play the tape back that far.
No, exactly. But that's kind of goes back to what we're talking about the second and third rounds. Like, yes, we're interested in these guys that even me as a Packers fan, we got Josh Jackson in the second round, who was by every means a first round projection by a lot of people, and he falls to the second round. The Packers pick him up. We're interested in the second round, but I mean, if we weren't doing this here, sitting talking back and forth, I don't think either of us would be watching the second round. We would be maybe following it on our phones.
If I was let's say I'm at a bar or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch it, but it's over by that time.
Exactly.
I would even like to see it from 10 to midnight.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it, just, I don't know. It just bugs me that it's 3 days. It just makes it feel like a battle.
But what do you think about the first round pick? The first overall pick?
Baker?
Do you think that the Browns could have waited until
that's what I'm saying.
Got him?
That's what
you think they could have gotten the best available player?
They obviously, and I'm going to look like an idiot on this. I remember the kid's name, the cornerback they took out of Ohio State. But I thought if they were smart, they would have taken Bradley Chubb at 1. They would have taken Mayfield or even maybe Saquon Barkley at 4. they had a lot of options. So that's what I'm like. I thought it was a stretch for them to go up and get Baker. And then I thought it was even a little bit more of a stretch to make the pick they did. I thought Bradley Chubb was going to be a Cleveland Brown. If I had a gun to my head and they said, who will Bradley Chubb play for next year? I would have said the Cleveland Browns. Because it was either going to be the 1 or the 4 pick, and he ends up, I'd be dead.
Okay.
Because the Browns browned it out.
Okay, I'm going to get off subject a little bit here. I think I just gave you an excuse to get a mini fridge right here.
Yeah, I think
because if we're going to be doing the show for a half hour to 45 minutes every night, every Friday night, we can't be going to that fridge.
No,
it's got to be right here.
I will do what I can. I have two mini fridges right there.
Ran through things,
so we can get. I might have to get those. There might be black mold in them, but I'll get them cleaned out. And
that's fine.
Out, so
just as long as they keep
the
beer cold.
Fridge,
I need it right here so I can just.
Exactly.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Back to the draft.
But I think it's like you said. I just feel like they changed it too. Remember, it used to be Friday night and Saturday, like the first 2 rounds. It kind of go back to what it used to be almost. The first 2 rounds were it was Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
It was like 4 rounds on Saturday, 3 rounds on Sunday. But I would like to see him go to maybe 2 rounds Thursday, 2 rounds Friday, and then finish the last 3 on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just.
I know what they're doing. They're trying to.
And think about it though. Think about the diehards that are going to sit here.
Oh yeah.
Friday night, Saturday night.
You're wasting their lives.
Friday, Thursday night. They're going to sit there every single day and watch every single.
Here we go, Packers. Who the Packers gonna take?
No, I don't. Gun to my head, couldn't even tell you who's available. That's how much I just don't really. I like the NFL. It's like my 4th favorite.
Oh my gosh, I saw a picture today, and it was Mel Kiper's draft board versus the real draft board. He got the first 3 right,
and then the rest of them wrong.
He's like batting 300.
Yeah.
Who they picked?
I don't know. They brought Brad Jones out.
Super Bowl champion.
I'm a shitty NFL or Packers fan.
Who they picked?
The Packers.
They're pretty pumped for him. Defensive player.
Dren Burks from Vanderbilt. Oh, of course, Dren Burks. Yeah, I remember that name. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what I'm talking about. We need a lot of help on defense, so I'm okay for that. We just traded up for his name is Oren Burks, O-R-E-N, not Dren. We traded up for him, so this kid better be really good.
I don't think so.
No, probably not.
I hope not.
But this is the thing. If it wasn't for us sitting here trying to be funny about it, I would not be watching the 2nd and 3rd round. I could literally care less.
I just made an executive decision on this show. We're going 45 minutes.
45.
Yeah, because I think it's a little different.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's different.
It could be a little bit different every time, depending on the week. There's going to be some weeks, between the end of.
Well, I just realized that I wanted another 20 minutes to drink a beer and just talk about it to the camera. So
all I have to do is take the garbage. So.
Oh yeah.
Not a whole lot to do tonight.
You and Miss Boomy.
Me and Miss Boomy taking a ride for taking the garbage.
But let's move on to the NBA playoffs.
And man, here's my thing with the NBA playoffs: do not start the 2nd round until the 1st round's over.
That
is
unbelievable.
That is asinine.
That is unbelievable that you would do that. What
makes me sick?
What in your head thinks that you should start a round in a playoff before the other round is over?
It's ridiculous.
I know it just seems so it doesn't matter, but to me it matters so much.
I hate it.
You're going against all the rules of a thing called a playoff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's like when you're golfing and somebody just starts playing real fast, they're not playing real fast, but you're about to chip and they're starting to putt.
Yes.
That's kind of the same thing.
That's a good comparison. I think it's
they're just
ridiculous.
Maybe it's not.
Does hockey do it?
I think I just confused myself.
No, I get what you're saying.
Okay, but what'd you say?
Does hockey do the same thing? If one of them?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that hockey.
And if hockey can figure it out, why can't basketball? Because Gary Bettman doesn't know his ass from a hole.
Hockey has one of the greatest things of all time. The shake at the end of every series, that's amazing.
That's the biggest crock of crap I've ever seen.
Are you serious?
No one in that line. Okay, I'm sorry, not no one. Half the people in that line want nothing to do with it.
They respect each other.
That's bull.
They respect.
They do it because the owners came down before the game and said, "Hey, whether we close the series out or we lose here, shake those guys' hand because it looks good on the NHL Network. They don't give a rat's ass about that. You can't tell me that Duncan Keith wanted to shake anybody's hand after that series last year. You can't tell me anybody on the Blackhawks gave two shits about shaking hands with anybody.
He didn't want to shake anybody's hands other than the people that he just battled against. Because that's what kind of respect hockey players have.
I think you're wrong. I think we over-dramatize how respectful hockey players are.
I kind of realized that, like, I didn't know what to do with my hands. So when I have a statement, I just slap my leg. I'm going to have a bruise on my leg.
That's all right.
Because I'm just going to have a lot of statements.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think that's crazy that you think that. I think that is crazy that you think that.
I think it's a crock so that hockey players can say, basketball players don't even shake hands. What, are they too good for each other?
They do shake hands, some of them.
Yeah, exactly. But the hockey players will be the first idiots to point to that and be like, listen, the NBA doesn't even shake hands.
Very easy.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of hockey players coming after me.
Yeah, this Facebook Live is probably full of them.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a crock. I hate it, and I hate that hockey purists like point to that and be like, you don't see that in the NBA playoffs? Well, because no one cares.
Oh, my gosh. That's insane to me.
You don't see that for the World Series, do you?
No.
Would you want to see it? No.
I mean, that's different.
I don't want to see them line up and slap hands. I could care less.
They should, though.
This ain't Pee-wee basketball.
This just in. The Cavaliers have lost 121-87. Forced game 7. That seems like it was fake.
121 to what?
121-87.
Holy hell.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
That's wow.
LeBron had 22, though, so that's that. Victor Oladipo, 28 points, 13 rebounds. Coming to you live. Wow. Little update there. Like, there's like Sports Center. Break.
Dun-dun-dun.
I love that noise.
That's my ringtone on my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
That and the Law and Order.
That's pretty
What's the Law and Order? Can you do it?
Choo-choo-choo. Sounds like Frasers or something. That's what PMT talks about. Choo-choo-choo.
No, that's the Brazzer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Choo-choo-choo. Yeah, that's funny. But, yeah, I don't know.
Is Cleveland going to get out of that series? The Game 7's in Cleveland.
That's crazy. I don't think they'll lose, but maybe. I guess that's just the most.
That's the most wishy-washy.
That's like the most Stephen A. take you can.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. No.
Well, they might win, but they might lose.
Let's just go off topic here real quick. Stephen A. Smith,
idiot.
He comes on the radio. He's like, Josh Allen called me at 2 a.m. and he wanted to talk about the tweets.
Could you imagine having to talk to?
Could you imagine having to call Stephen A. Smith and that being your only option?
I don't want to call Stephen A. Smith at 2 p.m.
Yeah, like.
Or anytime. Anytime. I don't want to talk to him.
What kind of person comes up to you and goes, hey, Josh, what you should do right now, you should call Stephen A.
You should call Stephen.
Because guess what? Stephen's got
the answers. Yes, that's the guy.
The guy who was saying that he said the 76ers are going to win. If LeBron can get hot, the Cavs might.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but if Steph Curry comes back healthy, maybe the Warriors can win.
That's the guy.
Stephen A. Just take it. Just take it. Easy, please, Stephen.
He is such a force.
You know when I went through a little wrench, what was it? The
monkey
little
wrench.
Monkey in the wrench, whatever.
Wrench in the system.
Wrench in the system?
I don't know.
What's your favorite moment from the week? Sports, anything you've seen?
Oh, boy. You should have gave me time to prep for this.
I mean, I just thought about it, too, so I had to think about mine.
Mine was, if we're going back to calendar week, it's got to be David Bodie making his MLB debut with a double off the fence.
Really?
That was pretty cool, man. I love seeing stuff like that.
I mean,
Oh, okay. That'll take consolation prize to LBJ's game winner. That was cold-blooded.
We're canceling.
Cold-blooded. And then climbs the freaking scores table exactly like I would do. Moment of the week, maybe the month, slim chance it's the year. That was cold. Cold-blooded.
That was the worst take I've heard all day.
You're so wrong.
That's the worst take I've heard all day.
That was an incredible shot.
That's the worst take I've heard all day.
That's an incredible shot.
I mean, it was 95-95. You threw up a little three-pointer, it went in. Whoa.
At the buzzer in his home court.
I wouldn't say it's like the greatest moment of the whole week.
Oh, it's definitely. It's tied with David Bodie hitting a double off the fence.
David Bodie. I mean,
David Bodie sounds like a cartoon character too.
I didn't think the segment would go. I knew you. I didn't know you. You were gonna bring up LeBron at some point. And I knew it. I can't believe it.
What do you have that's better than LeBron draining a fadeaway 3 at the buzzer?
I would think
exactly. Point proven.
anything.
No. Stop. Schwarber's bomb yesterday was pretty nice.
Oh, I love it.
That's top 5 material.
Every Schwarber Yabo.
Javi going having 2 bombs. Was that Friday?
Yeah.
Saturday maybe? Yeah, maybe Friday. So we'll give it a week. That's in my top 5.
Oh, my favorite thing from the week? Devin Hester, Matt Forte.
Yeah.
They retired as Bears. That was cool.
As a Packers fan, I might say that doesn't compete with LeBron. So.
Yeah, I know. But
no, that was pretty cool. I like when teams do that, especially guys who, Devin Hester should be in the Hall of Fame. And yes, this is me, a Packers fan, saying Devin Hester belongs in the Hall of Fame. He revolutionized the game. Matt Forte was just a workhorse for years and really made his name as a Bear. So I like when teams go ahead and do that. So I like that. That's a decent pick, Zach.
Yeah. Well, I just liked it. Liked it because it also brought up a great question that made a lot of radio hosts happy because they got to ask the question, will Jay Cutler do this? And there is not a chance that he will do this. There is not a single chance. Because, like Matt Forte said, he reached out.
Right.
Devin Hester reached out. There's not a single chance that Jay Cutler reaches out to anybody.
No.
Other than maybe his wife puts it on her Instagram. I mean.
Next to a picture of his bare butt.
Yeah, maybe. I think you always bring up the bare butt picture.
It's funny.
I think you just love thinking about it.
That might be a Cutler picture on Instagram I liked.
Yeah. You know what?
It's funny.
Your quarterback didn't do that.
Bare butts do make me laugh.
They make you giggle.
Yeah, they're fun.
But yeah, I don't think he will ever do that.
No,
I think
there's no way.
He deserves something with the Bears.
Yeah.
But maybe he doesn't deserve that.
He took him to an NFC Championship game to get their ass handed to him by Aaron Rodgers. So.
He doesn't deserve for the Bears to ask him.
Right.
Yeah,
and he just doesn't.
That's a bad take. Now that I think about it, he does deserve for them to ask him. But if they didn't ask Matt Forte and Devin Hester, well, maybe they would have.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they reached out before.
That's such a trick because he doesn't have the personality that'll reach out for help. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't strike me as the guy that would jump on the phone and call up Ryan Pace just to say like,
Devin Hester
hey,
definitely
can I
does
do
not.
This?
Devin Hester definitely does not sound like the guy who would just call up. But I guess
apparently that is wrong though.
No, but I love Devin.
Yeah,
he was such an amazing. That's why they cannot be taking out the punt returner and kick returner because I think he.
Here's
killed
the thing.
it, though.
With that being said, you will never see another player like Devin Hester.
No, because they won't allow it.
Exactly.
Because he was the last guy that didn't start so far up and stuff.
How about Lovie Smith trying to make him a wide receiver?
Oh my god!
He
caught maybe one ball and just took off a few times, but
is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes,
I think so too. I think if you can ever find a player that revolutionizes the game and makes them change
one
rules
position too
at one special position,
it's crazy.
That's Hall of Fame.
It's crazy.
That was pretty cool.
What he did in that little time he did it is amazing.
He has 13 returns?
Yeah, he had the most in one season. Think about the one. How many?
I don't
even think people have in careers.
Yeah, exactly. One I will never forget, and I couldn't. This might have been against the Lions. The extra point miss. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They missed an extra point.
Oh yeah, and he caught it. It was 107 yards.
Ran it back 109 yards.
That was insane.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in an NFL game. If you do something as a Bear to make me a Packers fan say that, you automatically belong in the Hall of Fame.
It was just one of those. I couldn't believe it. It was a windy day. I think they tried a really far kick.
Yeah,
right.
Thought the wind was going to catch it.
See ya.
And he was gone.
He was bye.
That was so cool.
You know, I just promised another 10 minutes to this.
So. We can run this out.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the NHL playoffs yet?
No.
No, me neither.
Blackhawks did not make it, so that's talking hockey.
But did you see that Vegas won the first game of the second round 7-0? That's what 7-1. That's what PMT calls giving them a shit canning.
Well, they got who did they have? John Taffer.
Yeah,
that guy's crazy.
I love John Taffer.
He's hilarious.
He is official hangover cure of the millennium.
What?
When he's on bar rescue on Sunday mornings till Sunday at 10 o'clock, and you're just laying here hungover and watching bar rescue for like 12 hours, best part of the hangover.
Is that what you do on Sundays?
When I'm hungover? Well, not right now. I'm very busy on Sundays now, but like during the summer, if I drink too much on Saturday.
How are you busy on Sundays?
I have work things on Sundays now.
You're like made it seem. I'm like, do you do something that I don't know about?
Yeah, I'm in a roller derby league Sunday mornings. We play from no, I'm just kidding.
I would love to be in like a.
We should find some obscure sport to be in. There's a curling rink. We've talked about this.
Yeah, but you'd be a member. We gotta become a member. I don't want to be.
No, there's probably dues involved in that.
Yeah.
What's another obscure
sport? What could be a crazy thing?
Is there a bocce ball league around here? I'm pretty good at bocce ball.
Bocce ball. Which one's bocce ball?
Bocce ball is where you throw the little white ball, and then you have to throw it closest to that. You know, we used to play this at Grandma and Grandpa's.
I don't think
you throw a little white ball about that big. Oh yeah, you have two teams. Like we would throw the red balls, we play against like Simon and Game Boy, and they would throw the green balls.
Wait, it's like a World Series of bocce ball?
I think that gotta be.
It can't be real.
I watched the World Series of cornhole on ESPN like 2 months ago.
That gets intense.
It was wild.
I remember
they were just trash talk. They had to cut the one dude's microphone off because he was saying the F word way too many times.
I think me and Game Boy maybe we're like it was at Sucorn Festival and they had a bags tournament.
Yeah.
And we went. I'm like, oh, this will be easy. These people took it so seriously. They had like their own bags and stuff. Yeah. We won one game. I was so pumped. We got destroyed.
Yes.
Like holding it. I'm like, come on.
These guys on the World Series one, they can literally go 4 in a row for like 10 possessions.
I signed the board.
Dude, and they don't even flinch. Like I literally find a Sharpie marker to sign the board, and these guys are just like, boom, 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 boom. No big deal. And
they are intense.
They'll match it too. Like if I threw 4 in a row, you'd throw 4 in a row, and like that's literally the entire game. It's wild. But we gotta find an obscure.
I like their jerseys.
Oh yeah, with all their like 90 sponsors.
Oh yeah.
No, we definitely need to find an obscure sport. We have gotten way off.
Hey, shout out my grandma. She just shared our podcast.
Hey, shout out.
Thank you, Grammy.
Is that Grandma Rita?
I don't know. My mom just said grandma, so.
Oh, maybe it's my grandma too.
Shout out to the grandmas.
Thanks, Aunt Susie, for not clarifying.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of said that. I shouldn't.
It's one of the grandmas. It's either mine or it's not.
Yeah, it's one.
So shout out either Grandma Judy or Grandma Rita, whichever one shared it. Is Grandma Rita even on Facebook?
Yes.
Oh, she is?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not friends with her.
I think all grandmas are on Facebook.
I think it's like a rule now. Like as soon as you start collecting a Social Security's check, you don't get it until you sign up for Facebook.
Get like, what's your password to Facebook?
Yeah, exactly. You don't get Social Security unless you comment 47 times a day on people's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
My mom will have no problem getting Social Security if that's the case.
Oh, no. And Patty,
just keep doing your thing.
Keep sharing. Keep doing what you got to do.
We've gotten so far off track.
I know, but we still have, I promise, another 7 minutes.
7 minutes? What else do you want to talk about? I mowed the yard.
I can't even, the comments are far away. We haven't even looked at them. I don't even know what they said. All right. Boomy, go up there and see what it says.
All right.
We're going to read the comments live.
Really bad.
I think you're stuck.
It's just a lot.
You're stuck in the pit.
I'm stuck.
The backpack.
Let's see.
I think we have no comments. That's an embarrassing thing to say.
Evan Goy said, I was drinking the Yu Darvish haterade. Cubs are champions forever. Shout out E. Goy. Pirates tied up the Cardinals, now in the top of the 10th. Jack Brady said, why not try to get the ball in his hands more often? I'm not sure exactly who they're talking about there.
That could have been at any moment.
That could have been a lot of people. Shout out, Jack. Egoy, my man, bocce ball is an epic backyard sport. Thank you. Thank you, Egoy.
I'm not saying it's an epic game.
Hi, Aunt Becky. Aunt Becky said, what about Aunt Becky? My mom said they roll manless. I think that's a thing. Oh, Jack Brady just said Devin Hester. Jack, I'm sorry, man. Devin Hester couldn't catch the ball.
No, they should have given the ball more.
They should have put him in the backfield.
No, I think they should have just handed the ball. Yeah, they should have handed him the
ball. Okay.
So that you eliminate the problem.
No, that's a much better point, Jack. I apologize. I thought you were talking about when they split him out to wide receiver. I think that's a great point because.
Oh, it's a great point. Thank you, Jack.
Because if you line him up in the backfield, you don't have to worry. He had butterfingers. Yeah. If you have a guy shoving the ball into his stomach every time, then you don't have to worry about it. I completely agree.
He did have butterfingers. Well, I think he was just kind of scared, too.
Well, it's something he's never done before. Yeah. I don't blame him. I would have said I either want to run the ball in the backfield or I want to be a returner. I don't want to play wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, I would be so scared.
No way. Like that. But what else do we want to talk about?
Let's talk about how many jerseys you got down here.
I own about 53 jerseys at this point. It might be a little bit more. I've added a few.
There's a lot of liquor bottles.
Yeah.
You didn't drink all of those.
I've had a shot out of every one of those bottles.
Really?
At minimum, yeah.
That's wild.
And the collection's even growing. There's some more back there.
We have a lot of beer cans from when we used to play.
See these.
What game was that?
Oh, you're only allowed to put cans up there if it's a game of speedball.
Speedball.
Don't act like we used to. That thing is wrapped around the other side completely, too.
We have not played speedball in a while.
You haven't played speedball in a while.
When was the last time you played speedball?
I don't know, maybe like a month and a half ago.
With who?
Trey, maybe?
I knew Trey had to be
Trey's in there. Always
I mean, it had to be. He had to be in there. He could not have not been in there.
And Nick. We played with
Seamers?
No, Gons.
Oh.
And we played with like 20-ounce Coors Lights. That was a really
I was like,
fucking
Seamers was here? And I didn't even know.
No, Seamers probably isn't even going to see this, but Seamers hasn't been here in a long time.
He has been around here. He's been in school. Almost done. Shout out Nick Seamers.
I know, but even last summer he wasn't around here that much.
Yeah.
It's too important for us.
Big job. Congrats.
So my brother's in Madison. What's the over-under on him getting in trouble this weekend?
Low because the girlfriend's there. So.
Oh, she is there. Yeah. He might be all right.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
If, who knows?
Let's switch over to the basketball games.
Yeah, what do we got?
Bad radio. We got about 3 minutes left. We got a big podcast coming out.
Huge.
Thursday morning.
Huge podcast coming out. There's no
Jacob Chandler, co-founder. Yes, there is. It says right here. Thunder. Hold on. Jacob Chandler, co-founder of Court Baseball.
Yes, guy. I
got that right?
Yep, Court Baseball.
Wrong yesterday.
Here's the thing: if you don't know who Jake Chandler or Court Baseball is, it's the try not to suck shirt guys.
Yeah, try not to suck.
The ones that
every Cubs player wore. All the Joe Madden was wearing it. Big deal.
Yeah, I went to high school with him. He's a great dude. I've known him since I was 8 years old.
Same week. Luckily, you guys had his number.
Yeah.
So we had that. But
great dude.
Should
be a great.
I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited to see what he has to say about.
I mean, this dude's got like pictures on his Instagram of like him with just hanging out with Jose Altuve.
And the timing they had was insane.
Oh yeah.
With the Cubs.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the Cubs parade and I saw probably, if I had to guess, probably 10,000 try not to suck shirts.
Yeah. I'm saying he just struck gold.
Yeah.
And
they're very nice shirts, very comfortable shirts.
Yes.
So it should be a great interview.
Thursday morning that'll come out.
Yes.
I'll be at the game Monday night again.
I will be at
probably doing some stuff. He will be at the Mother's Day game.
I will be at the Mother's Day game. I will also be. I'm going to the Peoria Chiefs game on Wednesday.
For school?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Going to a Peoria Chiefs game on Wednesday?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first Friday night with TCF.
Thanks for commenting. For those of you that did, I appreciate
watching. Thanks for just the support.
Yeah. Let us know if you'd like a shirt. $15. These buttes right here. You're not going to find anything silkier or smoother. So hit us up.
Beautiful logo. Joe Store.
We will definitely be working to get more fan interaction, like we have.
I think that's why Facebook Live is so nice, because of the fan interaction. I want to get a better way of having the comments quickly.
I think we can get a USB extender.
We'll get the camera in front of us. I think that is a very good idea.
Yeah.
And Thursday podcast coming out. Looking forward to a big week. Probably Thursday podcast, and then I'm guessing we'll have another one of these.
Oh yeah.
Unless everyone
probably Friday night. Come right back here.
Podcast
we'll let you know what time, either 8 or 9, depending on our schedules. So
thank you for watching. Bring it back. Thank you for getting to the end. Have a great Friday night. Don't get too drunk, but
don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bailey Beach.